Hi friends, it's Kim Baker from horseandaroundstamping.com, and today I have a fun fold with fun new products. These products are going to be live January 8th. They are out of our new January through April 2025 mini catalog. I'm not allowed to show you anything in the inside of the catalog yet. But if you are my customer, you'll be getting this catalog soon, along with our new celebration catalog. So if you're not familiar with celebration, it is you earn free products for every $60 or $100 you spend in our mini catalog, online exclusives. It doesn't matter. If you spend at least $60, you can pick something for free out of this catalog from January 7th to February 28th of 2025. So if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator and make sure you get copies of those catalogs. So anyhow, on to our project. Today I'm doing a toaster card. This toaster cards have been around forever and a day, at least as long as I've been stamping. And I just love this terrific Toadstools bundle. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted to do a pop-up card with it. So here's the bundle, and it's a punch bundle. Excuse me. So the images are so vibrant and cute because we also have this fantastic, I've got lots of little pieces in here, but they're fantastic paper that is going to be available in celebration. You can earn this paper for free with your $60 order. So there's a lot more, but this paper is just so much fun. And those who know me know that I love the whimsical stuff. So this is whimsical. But that's just a sampling of what's in the packet. Let's see. And then the backs are just simple designs, but so much fun. I love this paper. I can see me earning a whole lot of that in the near future. Anyhow, let's get started with our card. We started with a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of gray granite cardstock, and I scored it at 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, and 10. Okay, and then all I did was kind of go ahead and I didn't burnish my score lines yet because I want to go ahead and add my DSP before we cut the slit where the toaster piece pops up. And that was, I'm using a piece of 3 1/4 by 4 DSP for the center. That's that fun mushroom design on the back. But all we're going to do is put that in the center here. And make sure my grass is upright, because ask me how I know. I kind of goofed that up in my practice card. So, and then we have a piece of 3/4 by 4 that we are going to add just to this section here. Again, make sure it's upright. All right. So then from here, we want to cut our slit where our mushrooms are going to pop up. And to do that, I'm going to bring in our Stampin' Trimmer. And we want to put our card base on the 5.5 inch score line. Okay, and then we're going to bring our cutting blade from 3/4 and cut it down to 3.5. So we went 3/4 down to 3.5. That leaves a 3/4 inch margin, if you can see that slit, 3/4 inches on both sides. Okay, easy enough, right? And now I have a panel of 1.5 by 2.5 of Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to add this to the top. Oops, see, I almost mixed up my direction that my grass was going again. Watch that if you're using a pattern that needs to stay upright. Now you can put this on either side. You can put this on the top end or the bottom end. It doesn't matter. They're gonna go up the same way. So I would have been able to turn this around at that point, but sometimes when you don't pay attention and you're putting your mushrooms on, yeah, that can be an issue. So just warning. Okay. I'm gonna run out of my regular Stampin' Seal. I tried to use the good stuff, but it peeled it up. Okay, so I just centered it, and what I want my edge to be about halfway through that, because we are going to just fold this together and pop that piece through that slit line. Okay, easy peasy, right? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm going to practice before I glue this down. I want to make sure that this is going to fold flat so that when I put it in the envelope for my recipient, it's going to be just fine. Okay, and that's going to work great. So I'm going to pop it back up. And then I'm just going to put some glue in here so that we can get that all stuck down. And I just put my Tombow glue in a fine tip container. And that's all we have to do. Then I'm going to pop it flat again so it glues together, and I know it's going to stay together flat. Okay, and then when we pop it back up, see how it stands up? Perfect, right? Give that just a minute to stick together. Okay, and now I have taken a piece of 1x4 of the same paper, and I used the new in this catalog too. There's a new bundle that's called Adventure Together. and it is a camper. I'll show you that real quick. This is the bundle. Isn't that cute? I have a slider card coming with that, and then it has matching dies too. But I didn't use the stamp set on this card. I just used this grass die, and you can make the grass as tall as you want. It just cuts off the top. So that's what I used to put here. So we'll just stick that down while we're right here. And we have a piece of gray granite cardstock. That's 2 by 4 1/4. Okay, and we have a 1 by 4 piece of a different design in this DSP stack. And we're gonna just take this and we're going to place it with the even amount of border on 3 sides. But only on the top of this piece, because this is gonna go on the back. Just some little extra color and fun to this. Okay, just like that, and the card pops right up. And now we are going to add our mushrooms. So I have the big one here. And then the medium one. I used my DSP to make the stem on this one. I'm going to show you how I did these in just a minute. The little one I put on the back. And this little one, both of these little ones went on the back. Okay. So when I stamped my mushrooms, because I want them to go through the punch easily, I stamp, if I have a multi-use punch, I use strips to punch my items out, because that way you're not punching a whole piece of paper with all of these shapes and having a bunch of cardstock flying everywhere. So that is your tip for a multi-use punch. See, minimal scraps then. And then I just punch these stems. I stamped the stems with gray granite onto gray granite. And when you do it in strips, you just don't have as many scraps flying at you. But anyway, that's your tip for using a multi-cut punch like that. Okay, and the colors that I'm using today in this card are Peach Pie, Melon Mambo, Gray Granite, Granny Apple Green, Pretty in Pink, and Fresh Freesia. Okay, so next we have our die cut. I die cut a piece from the Something Fancy dies. It's the small one here. That's my outside. And then I have, what's this? This one is 3/4 by 4, a little short of 4. And all I'm going to do is take my paper snips and snip at an angle. And glue that right onto my Something Fancy cutout. Okay, and I just added some dimensionals to this. And popped it right up here. And I have some dots. These are new also in the mini catalog, and they're called the Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. And I just added those to the sides. Just like so. And then we have one more piece. We have our back piece. And that is 1 3/4 by 4. Ta-da! Stamped. And now just glue that on the back. And our card is finished. Ta-da! And look, the grass is even the right way up. Can't beat that now, can we? Alrighty. That's it. That is our mushroom pop-up card for today. I hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. I'd love to come back and see you via YouTube. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.